Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how to e-file beneficial ownership information reporting, which is required for all companies starting January 1st, 2024. And this is part of the Corporate Transparency Act that was passed by Congress. And it was passed so that the government can get more information about businesses and their actual owners to help combat things like money laundering, illicit activity, all that kind of good stuff. So for companies that were existing before January 1st, 2024, you have a year to get this report in. So basically, if you were around last year in 2023, then this report's due by the beginning or January 1 of 2025. So there is some time to get this done for all the existing entities, but I recommend getting it done and out of the way sooner rather than later. Now, there are different deadlines for companies that are created in 2024. So if your company is created this year, then I think you only have 90 days to get the report in. If your company is created in 2025, you only have 30 days to get this report in. So definitely the requirements are getting a lot more stringent as time passes and people get familiar with this report and everything you need to put on it. So just keep that in mind. But for existing entities, you have some time to get this in. So here's the BOI e-filing site right here. If you Google BOI, FinCEN, or if you Google Corporate Transparency Act, this will come up. And so you go ahead and click Get Started under Beneficial Ownership or BOI reporting. Now, instead of downloading a PDF and filling it in and then uploading it, I do recommend just filing online through the portal here. I think it's a lot easier, a lot more clean. I agree. And you can see the type of information that they are looking to glean from different reporting entities. Now, not every company has to file this as part of the Corporate Transparency Act, but the majority do. There are some notable exceptions for things like accounting firms or credit unions. And before you have a question, when it says accounting firms, it really means like public accounting firms, not the kind of shop that we have at HashBasis. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a link to those institutions or companies that are specifically excluded from filing, but I think the default is yes, you probably do have to file unless you meet one of those excluded criteria. So, okay, let's get into it. Type of filing, this is going to be our initial report here. You can also correct a prior report or update it or denote that you're a newly exempt entity, but probably for everyone it's going to be box A, initial report. Has some information on the Privacy Act and paperwork reduction. We're just going to go past that. Now, if this is your first time filing, then you likely don't have a FinCEN ID. And so I recommend clicking the box that says request to receive FinCEN ID. If you're a foreign pooled investment vehicle, which probably does not apply to most people, you would click that. But if not, then just skip that. Now it's going to ask for the reporting company legal name. So what name is actually on your incorporation docs? So for HashBasis, it's HashBasis LLP, and our DBA or doing business as is just HashBasis. Now, next part is form of identification. So since we're a business, we're going to go ahead and put in our EIN. I'm just going to put a fake one in for our purposes here. So I'll just do, 9 characters. Let's see. Okay. All right, so the next piece here is country or jurisdiction of formation. That's going to be United States for us. And it's going to ask for state of formation. So we were incorporated in Florida. Now it needs the current address of your business. And so we're going to go ahead and put in our current address at HashBasis, BLVD. We're based in Largo, Florida. That's our official address. There we go. So, and again, this is the address of the actual company, which is also called the reporting entity. Next, now for companies that were incorporated before January 1, 2024, you're going to go ahead and check this box. And so by checking this box, it pretty much tells you here, all company applicant fields will be cleared or disabled. Yes. So it basically means you don't have to fill out part 2, and company applicant is the person that's actually submitting this information to FinCEN. So if you hadn't checked this box, let's say you incorporated on January 2nd, 2024, the person who's actually filling out this form would need to go ahead and put all their information in here, including their name, date of birth, their address, and also some identifying documentation would need to go in here. But since we're an existing company, we can just check this box and then move on to the next part. Now, the third part is gathering information on the beneficial owner. So this is the whole point of this reporting. The FinCEN wants to know who actually owns the company. And so they define beneficial ownership as anyone that owns 25% or more of the reporting entity. Again, I'll link their guidelines because they have like a whole flow chart that determines whether you are a beneficial owner. So basically, to add all the beneficial owners, it can be one person, it could be 100 people. So you just need to keep adding beneficial owners with this button here for anyone that meets that criteria of being a beneficial owner. Now, if the beneficial owner is a minor child, then the parent or guardian would have to check this and then enter their information down below. But for myself, I'm the only beneficial owner for HashBasis, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my information in here. Now, I'd put in my last name, my first name, and then things like date of birth, address. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in now. Okay, so once everything is recorded, it's going to ask also for things like your address. And then the last part is your identifying documentation. So there's options such as your driver's license, your passport, state ID. You can go ahead and select that and then put the identifying document number. And then you're going to need to upload a copy of that document. So just take a scanned image or a picture of your passport or driver's license and upload it there. Now, this is the last piece. It's going to ask for your email, again, your first name, last name, and you have to certify that, yes, I'm filing this on behalf of the reporting company. And then you just submit your BOIR here. Now, once you submit, there's going to be another screen, which I'll go ahead and insert after this. And it's going to show you what it looks like. It's going to say, yes, successful confirmation. Here's your tracking number. And you're also going to want to download the transcript. So just download a copy of all the information that you submitted. Okay, hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Have a great day.